Carole Kennotti, welcome to Double O Direct. How are you?
Fine. Thank you.
We bumped into each other accidentally.
I know.
At the
right?
Pan-Afric this week.
Yes.
And it's a shame we've never met. Like, I can't believe it. Oh, have we met somewhere, somehow, sometime?
Well, what I know is when we met, it felt like we'd known each other forever.
It had. Now, a shout out to the executive director of FIDA Kenya. Her name is Annie Reri.
Okay.
Anne's been a Double O director a couple of times. And she's, Olivia, your fashion. There's certain outfits you wear I think would be perfect for me. And let me tell you, this Carole Kinoti dress I am wearing today.
Yes. It's amazing. You look nice.
Auntie nice.
Amazing.
Hey, nice is that cousin we don't even want to talk about today. Do you know, I keep thinking that as you said, you're taking Kenyan to corporate.
I'm Africanizing corporate.
I love it.
I'm Africanizing corporate.
I love it.
We need to, so that we can engage as much as possible by using the products.
Yes.
So that the local artists can be able to go to work.
Annie Reri, you need to make Carole Kinoti, that's Carole with an E,
Yes.
your friend. Right? Your wardrobe for this whole campaign election 2022 season is sorted by knowing two words. Carole Kinoti. So you are in fashion, you're in humanitarianism, now even academia with a program at Strathmore?
Yes. Because the industry is sick. We need to elevate. And there's no better way to elevate than to educate.
Yes.
So I am a product of learning and going back to school to refine.
Okay.
So because we have a global approach in the programs that we put together, global approach meaning that it's not just about refining my business, it's about refining the industry, it's about touching the youth and making sure that in totality, change actually happens.
Yes.
So education is key, academia is key.
How did you put the program together? And how long did it take you?
I just listed my problems and I started figuring out to solve them. And Tara programs were born.
Yes. What is the program called?
Mavazi Elevate program.
Mavazi Elevate program.
We have two programs.
Yes.
One is Mavazi Elevate program, and it focuses on production and training issues.
Yes.
Then we have Fashion on the Road Limited.
Yes.
Everything about advertising, fashion, high teas, fun models, influencers, all of them sit within the Fashion on the Road Limited.
Yes.
Distribution, e-commerce.
Yes.
Yeah.
How long are those programs? And they're executive learning programs, right?
Let me not put it that way. Mavazi Elevate program partners with different, knowledge partners, depending on the level at which we need to train. The one with Strathmore Business School is the executive. It's the top end.
I thought that was the only one. So wait a minute. This program is not just at the Strathmore Business School?
It's Mavazi Elevate program, which is the initiative.
Yes.
The program in partnership with the Strathmore Business School is Mavazi Executive Program.
And how long is that program? If I want to take it, for example.
It's 8 weeks.
Okay.
The program is in two phases.
Yes.
The first phase is 8 weeks, but you only attend the class once a week.
Okay.
Because it's very practical. You've got to go back and apply what it is that you are, studying.
Yes.
Because at the tail end of the program, we must produce fashion brands. We must produce fashion products. We must put products that are scalable in the market. So you must apply. So we only take a very short time, which is about 2 to 3 hours in a day.
Yes.
And that is only once a week.
Fashion, humanitarianism, academia. How did you get to sign with the Strathmore Business School? No, wait. Tell the truth.
I went to school there.
Yes.
At the point at which I'd done nearly 19 years of fashion business,
yes,
I suffered a burnout.
Okay.
And I would say that I was looking for something, but I didn't know exactly what I was looking for. So a friend put in my name into the list of the owner manager program, whatever. And they called me and said, Carole, come in for an interview. So to cut the long story short, I did the owner manager program at Strathmore.
Wow.
And within a week, I was like, what? Now I think I can figure this out in a different way.
Yes.
By the end of that year, I relaunched the brand into the Carole Kennotti brand. So they fixed me.
So tell me, how did you become Carole Kennotti? Because you've been in fashion now decades.
Yes.
At least 2. Like some of us in media. So tell me about that journey, and then now getting to that pivotal moment when you were at Strathmore Business School and you realize, light bulb moment.
Yes. I knew that I wanted to do fashion differently. But I started it off, by solving my own problems, because I want to appear to have an event uniquely. I want like comfortable clothes. I like easy clothes. So in the process of solving my own, process, I found my niche in the fashion industry. So the first thing I did was bring in quite a bit of fabric, and I would travel a lot into authentic countries like India, Indonesia, just looking for that thing that's what is different. When I came back home, I listened to people's needs. I want to go to this event, I want to look good, I want to stand out, and I would use those fabrics to give them their vision.
So it's always been tailor-made, or did you have any off-the-rack items?
No, for the longest time it was tailor-made. It was made to measure.
Yes.
You come in with a need and a date, and I have a solution,
Yes.
and I draw it and execute. Okay. So I did this, and I did a lot of occasional wear. And I buried my head into it because it's very personalized, it's very detailed, the need to do uniqueness. And I always reached out to the beading section. Reached out for beads and applied them, because I always felt like I don't want a dress to look like it was casually decided,
Yes.
So I did this for quite some time. Then one morning, 1 or 2, 3 things happened, and I realized, my goodness, this whole thing depends on me. And everybody depends on me in this business, because I am the curator of the designs. I am the one. So I didn't realize I was already a Carole Kennotti then, because it's me that people wanted
What
to meet.
What brand were you working under?
La Casa Designers. La Casa is an Italian word called, that means house of.
Yes.
Yes. So that's the name I was using. So by the time I was getting into Strathmore, I knew that I was tired. And all my energies had been, my social life, everything was within my business.
Give us a time frame. What year was that roughly?
2015.
Okay.
So I went into Strathmore Business School, and I was going away. I needed to do everything that I could to get away from work, because
Yes.
I was tired. And from there, I learned how to step aside from work and work on the business from outside.
Okay.
And I was like, wait a minute, what is it about what I'm doing that's not right? What is it that I have out of here? And I realized I had one thing that is a tool: experience.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I think it is incredible. But your fashion isn't just clothing. There's also a humanitarian aspect to what you create. Tell me about that evolution.
So first of all, even the first phase of my life, even today, my brand is about bringing out the best in you.
Yes.
And that is not just on what you are, it's about your personality. How do you bring out the best in you, out of yourself, where you live, who you relate with? Then let the dress complete that. Because you will not beautify yourself on the surface. It has to start from deep within.
When your assistant called me and said, we have a dress for you, I said, a dress? She's like, yes, we have a dress. Carole has selected a dress for you. I was like, no. You have to send me 2 or 3. But Carole saw it and she believed this is the dress for you. I'm like, okay, it's fine. But can you send me 3 outfits, right? Lovely lady. She sent me 3 outfits. Let me tell you, Carole, I don't know if I should call you a fashion prophet, because you, not only size is perfect, right? The feel of the fabric, the cut of the dress, the personality of the clothing merging with my own. The other 2 that were sent, I didn't even try them on because there's no need, and the accentuation, the details in the cuffs and at the collar. Okay, let's do 2 things. What fabric is this that I'm wearing right now?
That's a blend.
Okay.
That's a blend, because to get something that fits that well, you need a stretch factor in
Exactly.
it. Yes.
It has the stretch. It has give,
Yes.
It's not stiff. It's soft. It's kind to the skin.
Comfort is key in dressing.
But
And it doesn't
also
have to
so
yes.
elegant.
So I'll tell you this.
Yes.
I met you,
Yes.
figured out your personality in 2 seconds. When I decided to pick your dress, it took
Yes.
me exactly 2 seconds to pick your dress. And I told her, that's the one. Don't send anything else. It will fit her perfectly, and it carries a personality. The other thing that dress does for you
Yes.
is that it touches the community as well.
Tell me about that.
Because the cuffs, the habo cuffs, and the beading that you see there,
Yes.
were put together in collaboration with the women groups in Kajiado.
Okay. So I love this dress. Obviously, I'm keeping this dress. I would love another exactly the same in terms of cut, right? In a different color with different detailing. So are you able to do that? Or are your outfits, this is the collection, this is how it looks. It's just going to be maybe in a different color or length. How does it work when I come to Carole Kinoti?
First of all, I don't dwell on design.
Yes.
I don't dwell on design. I dwell on tweaking very small things in it.
Yes.
I would easily send you the same dress.
Yes.
Because you want another unit.
Yes.
But I would either change the slit and put it at the back.
Wow.
Understand?
Yes.
Or I'll shorten the dress.
Yes.
But I'll make sure that there's a little detail that changes, the personality. In short, you could easily say, me, Olivia the brand, I will be defined by this look,
Yes.
which we call the LED gala. But I am able to vary that dress 20 times for you so that there's no monotony.
Little Afro dress. I love that. I need to know, how can I get in touch? How can everyone get in touch with Carole Kinoti? How can we sample your clothes? How can we view your designs? Where do we go?
My pages. If you simply just visit the website,
Yes.
for my website, which is called the Carole Kinoti, it will lead you to the Duka.
What's the URL? It's carolekinoti.
Yes, .co.ke.
CarolekinoTI.co.
.ke.